have a world-class faculty in the sense of people that are really well qualified and people who go the second and third and fourth mile to help kids. But when the community at large drives by this place, they simply see something that sometimes looks a bit run down, and there may be questions. In fact, for sure there are questions in the minds of people in the community about whether or not Menaul is thriving and whether or not it will stay open. And I think for that building that presents itself most openly to the community to look good is a symbolic statement that says, yeah, we have an absolutely outstanding school here. They can't know what the teachers are like, but they can know what the buildings are like.
Well, the place where I'm standing now is basically the same as it was before. Now, at the end of the hall, they had a music room where they taught orchestra and that kind of thing. And to my left, in the middle of the hallway, there was an entrance to the math room where Mr. Bauer was the teacher. And upstairs, as you went up the stairs, looking in front of me, you walked upstairs, made a turn, and you went into what was used as a study hall, as a library, because this was the only building where they had any classes. There were no other buildings that were used for classrooms.
Okay, we are in the auditorium in Donaldson Hall, and this is where every morning we come in for 15 minutes and have chapel as a community. The whole school fits in here, and I'm actually really excited for the renovation of it because, like, as you can see, like, there's chairs that are mismatched, and this chair that I sit in has a hole in it, so I know it's always my chair, but there's some chairs that, like, the seats are broken, but yeah, it's pretty cold too, but I'm actually really excited for the renovation though. Should be fun.
Donaldson was one of the first buildings that I had classes in, and I thought it was okay when we first came and stuff, and has good classrooms and stuff, but they're old, so they kind of need redoing and just little adjustments like that. And in the past month, it was freezing in there.
I think it's a very personal place to a lot of people. A lot of people like find themselves in Donaldson.
In Donaldson, it's kind of like a gathering area for Menaul because we have chapel every day. So every student goes into that building every single day, and we all gather in the chapel area.
Donaldson is such a significant building. It's really, you know, the central building of campus. That it'll do a lot for the student body, for alumni, for parents, something that they can take pride in and be excited about. The auditorium itself serves as such an important meeting place, both for, you know, performances, for theater, the choir, and most importantly, I think the daily chapel services take place in the auditorium. So having that space that they're really proud of, that you know, is their home, is their center for worship and gathering.
People get to really connect with themselves and their beliefs, no matter what they are.
Where does that happen?
In those not very comfortable seats.
I'm in drama club, so we've had a couple plays go on, and that's really nice. We got the stage, and being in drama club, I would really like a new stage. I mean, because it's kind of like the holy sanctuary of greatness.
Of course, we had many plays in which dramas which I participated. Some were funny, some were not, but the auditorium does need a revamping.
I think it's really important to see, like, how well Menaul has progressed, and especially for, like, today's students, like the sixth graders now will see, like, the difference between then and now, and how good the chapel will look, and how good the stage and curtains and everything will look. It'll be good. It'll be really good.
I believe in that project because in any situation, you need to show the community that you're making progress. You got to make improvement, and the project will be a major improvement for Menaul School.
We got the new head of school, so it's kind of like Menaul's going in this new direction. It'd be nice that the outside of that could reflect that new place we're going, you know?
I think any student likes the idea of being in classrooms that are warm, that have good lighting, that have good temperature. And I think that anything like that can be done with Donaldson Hall now will be helpful, because right now we don't have central air conditioning. We don't have other things that every other school
The
has.
fact that this building has a history that spans back beyond 80 years that has not had renovative attention really shows the need for the school to take a look at the first building you come to on campus and really kind of spruce it up and honor that legacy a little bit.
You realize what a landmark it is, but also that it's a bit antiquated. It will cost us almost $927,000 to modernize this facility. We need to replace our windows with modern, efficient windows. We need to replace our boiler. We need to replace the ancient HVAC system. Our electrical system will need to be upgraded, and the new technologies that are available will be installed in classrooms. The outside of Donaldson badly needs restuccoing, so it can be the landmark it should be.
And just the building itself, it's sort of this wonderful old mission-style structure reminiscent of the days when Menaul began. It would be a shame not to have this building in as good a repair as we possibly can.
The renovation project of this building and our chapel, the Donaldson Auditorium, will help us preserve the past and light the future for Menaul.
I think if you recap that mission of Menaul, Menaul has brought that light of education into the lives of many people who would otherwise not have had an opportunity to have that kind of an education, maybe not have had the opportunity to have an education at all, particularly in the early years of Menaul. And now many people have the opportunity to have that kind of broad-based education that Menaul has, that private school education that they would not have if Menaul were not here.
The mission of Menaul School is vital in this community. We're an example of diverse, multicultural, college preparatory education. The students you heard in the video expressed their excitement about a building and growing Menaul School. I hope you will catch the vision and light the future of Menaul School.